Yeah! How are you feeling? Mom, what's up? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Episode 6, I think it's it. Yeah, episode 6. Hashtag driven. Like, share this out. Tons of value. Got a killer guest coming on today. I got to be sure and add him so he knows we're live. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? I'm pumped up here. I got to write this in real quick. Let's see. Let's shoot him an invite quick. Boom. That way he knows we are here. Who is... Uh-oh. 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 There we go. Got it down. Hey, Mom, how are you? How are you? Got Mom on. I love it. Driven. What is Driven? It's a show I created for people who are crushing it, who want to crush it, and for the people who don't even know what crushing it is. This is your chance to share your story, any topic, any business, any pastime. I've always been fascinated by people with the driven mindset, from the well-knowns to the unknowns. This is your network, your show to share your story, share what you're passionate about, share what you're into, share what you do, so you can do the things that you love to do. That's what Driven is. I'm Scott, I'm a dad, I'm a sledder, and I got my mindset on exactly what means the most to me. And I want to know is, are you driven? Do you have that mindset that's going to push your boundaries, take you farther, and make you do and push you through the things that the hard things, the things that aren't that fun, to get you to where you want to be, whether it be in life, in business, in relationships, in whatever. All subjects that I am not an expert on. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert on any of this stuff, but I'm fascinated with the mindset behind people that are experts and that have proven themselves in sports, in the arena, in life, in business, in whatever it may be, and that's where this show came from. I want to connect with those people, and I want to be able to connect my audience with those people as well. I dove into online stuff. Can you hear me? Can you see me okay? Am I coming across? Josh is on. What's up, Josh? Love you, man. Mike's on. Thumbs on. Cool. Driven. I created this show as a way to not only connect the people that I'm learning stuff from and that are helping me, in my journey to do the things I want to do and create the lifestyle that I want to create, but not only that, things I'm using to build myself and my personal brain bank and my knowledge and my skills. And because for a long time, I was, we'll say I was lacking in a few departments, and I didn't really notice it at the time. I was just cruising through life, doing my thing. I'm like, I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm not growing, but I'm doing good. That was the wrong mindset. If you ain't growing, you're going slow. Or I don't know. I think there's a saying or something for that, going slow or whatever. Anyway, so Driven. Big show today. I'm pretty cool. I hope it all works out. I got DJ Osborne from Tracked Out Co. He is driving right now. He's going to the Boise Snow Show this weekend, so I'm hoping his service holds and we can get him up on here and hear a little bit about his vision with what he's got going on, what has shifted his, he had a corporate America job, and he's like, bam, he hit a switch, and he just dove all in on his vision. He dove in on what he was passionate about, and boy, nothing speaks words louder than that, than taking just massive action and going all in on what you want to do. And before we get going on that, let's see, if you haven't shared this out, drop a hashtag shared on here. It's gonna be a good show. Drop some value, have a good time. So if you do that, I sure appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. Tim's on. Driven, that's right, buddy. Every day. Some days you don't feel so driven, and that's what this show's about, is maybe those days when you're like, like you said, you're like, man, I just don't really feel like doing it today. And those are the days where it's super important to do it. So I know I feel that way, and if you don't, then more power to you, but for most of us, they do. So I'm reading this little book right here, John Maxwell, leadership book, and I found this quote from Theodore Roosevelt is super awesome, and I want to share it with you guys. So bear with me. I'm going to read through this until DJ has a chance to hop on here. Let's see. I'm going to throw him another invite. And not that button. All right, Cody's on. What's up, Cody? How you doing, brother? Okay, listen to this. 101 leadership rules from John C. Maxwell. This quote's from Theodore Roosevelt, and I feel it, and I hope you do too. So, in the terms of actually taking action and doing some stuff that you really want to do, I want you to listen to this, and maybe it applies to you, maybe it doesn't. But here it goes. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out the strong man who stumbled, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, and spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end of the triumph of high achievement, and who, at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails, while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. And I read that today, and I was like, boom, I was mind blown. I'm like, yeah, I feel that. That's, you dig into that a little bit, and no matter what you're doing, whether it be life or whatever, day-to-day struggles, challenges that we all go through, and the crap that we got to deal with along the way, like, man, if your eye's bloody and your nose is bloody and you're beat up and you're sore and you're tired, well, you were in the arena, man. You were doing your thing, and that's where it's at. And at the end of the day, you can sit back and be like, yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm proud of myself for doing it, and I'm taking the Tyler, what's up, brother? Driven right, Jason. Love it, man. Gotta get you up on here here real soon. When you're beat up and you're tired and you're like, well, yeah, at the end of the day, I did it. I'm doing it right now. It's not easy. It's not fun all the time. You try to make it fun and do it the right way so it is fun. But then again, sometimes it's work and so on and so forth. But as long as you're in the arena and doing your thing, show me the shortstop who's never made an error, and I'll show you a shortstop who's never dove for a ball. There you go. Baseball knowledge, like, you're spot on with that, Tim. It's if you're not getting beat up, it means you're not trying, and you're in your little safety bubble, and no good things come from inside your safety bubble. You want the good things, you want the big fruit, and you want the things that you seek out. You got to get out of your comfort zone to reach those and to get that, because nothing great ever comes from staying in your comfort zone. Knowledge I picked up there recently. So yes, Theodore Roosevelt. As soon as I can see, as soon as DJ comes on, we'll throw him in here. But the big thing I wanted to focus on today was actually taking action on your vision, and sometimes it happens quick. And when it does happen quick, awesome, man. I hope you were prepared for it and you were ready for it when it did come your way. I know myself had massive success hit me right out of the gate when I started doing some things online. I don't know if I would have been the best leader, been the best shepherd of what was coming my way. I had to grow. The only way to grow is dive into these books, get some learning. Can I get a feel on that? Drop a 1 if you feel me there. You got to grow. If you're not growing, well, you're not growing. Nothing's going to happen if you're not growing. All right? I love it. So, today, again, I hope the service works out. I'm pumped to get him on. If not, maybe we can come back this evening when he gets into some Wi-Fi. If not, I want to thank everybody for coming by. Absolutely, Tim's on. Let's see. What, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I invited him. Let's try it again. DJ. He's invited. Okay, we're good. All right, so let's. I got a minute here. I want to ask a few people who's all on. Tim's on. Johnny's on. What's up, brother? Tyler's on. Like, I'm new at this. Can you tell? Can I get some thumbs up for being new? Anyway, I'm looking for input all the time. Yesterday on episode 5, I was like, I wasn't having anybody come up on the show, and I'm like, I'm just gonna reach out and ask some people to come on, and I did that today, and I messaged DJ, and I'm like, hey man, have you seen what I've been doing with Driven? I think it'd be pretty cool, and so I just asked him, and he's like, heck yeah, man, I'd love to, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that was easy. I just asked somebody a question, and they're like, yeah, that's cool, or either that or it's not for them, and they're like, man, a lot of people are scared of doing Facebook Lives and stuff, so I get that. You don't want to just hop on the seat with this unknown, well-known or unknown. That's a question you got to ask yourself. Anyway, I just kind of took action. I started asking some people, and I got some big things. Cassie's on, hey, what's up, girl? I got some big things coming down the pipe, and I'm pretty pumped on it. And boom, snowstorms are coming. It snowed like 4 feet up in Tahoe last night. Love that. 8,500 feet, give or take 3 or 4 feet. Pumped on that. And so what's up? Let's shoot some questions. I never really do any questions from anybody. So who's got some questions for me? If you have any questions, throw them on. Steven's on. What's up, brother? Cool. Jason's on. You're doing awesome, man. Hey, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. You never really know. You got to get that feedback. You keep growing. No feedback's bad feedback, basically. If you got a chance to learn something and grow something, then you'll be good to go. So let me chat a little bit, and we'll give DJ a little while to pop on here. If not, if somebody else wants to drop on and talk for a little bit about what you got going on, what motivates you, what drives you, shit you're into, whatever. Sorry for cussing. Anyway, drop some flames in the chat box, and we will bring you up on the show, and we can share your story and let people know what you're into, and you can connect with some new people. So if that is the case, drop some flames below. If not, I don't own the rights to this music, but I'll kill some time with it. Two things I just thought of. Two things. One is this weekend in Boise is the Boise Snow Show. If you are in the snowmobile community and you are in the area, I wish I could be there, but I cannot. Go to that. Support the vendors. They feed off your support. They put a large expense out to... that's all right, Cass. Get better. They put a lot of capital up to go to these shows and set up their booths and do their things. Cassie, it's the snowmobile show in Boise. DJ will be able to tell you a little bit more about it if he comes up on here. He's actually on his way there with his company Tracked Out, and it's local vendors, snowmobile companies, winter sports people coming together, raise some money, share some knowledge, do some Abbey training, do some technical training, sell their stuff, have a good show, super fun. I wish I could make it. Also, connect with my girl Cassie on here. I believe she's in the Boise area right now, but she's always looking for people to connect with. She's commenting right now, so I'll give her some shout outs and cycle into her network. Check out what she's doing. She's got some good stuff going on. She wants to come on the show, but she's got the sniffles. Sniffles. I like to avoid sniffles at all costs because, sorry talking about you a bunch on my Facebook, but you're the only one on this comment and stuff right now. So anyway, yeah, I need some filler time, Addison. What's up, Adam? How you doing, brother? Good to see you coming on here. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Share this out, man. Help me grow this show up and create something with it. Again, if you're new to the show or you're new to me, if you know me, awesome. Thank you for coming in. If you don't know me yet, I hope to get to know you a little bit. I'll share my little stories along the way in my journeys. But help me grow this show out. I want to make it about you. I want to make it about people that are living their passion, chasing their dreams, doing things that that, you know, maybe not be the ordinary way of you know, typical 9-to-5 stuff. I want to talk to business owners. I want to talk to brand builders. I want to talk to athletes. I want to talk to sledders. I want to talk to ballerinas. I want to talk to artists. I want to talk to everybody and just touch into their story and see what drives them and what motivates them and what makes them do the things they do. That's the premise behind Driven, and that's what I want to accomplish. Jared's on. Congrats, brother. Just got engaged. Check Jared out. Cameron's on. Appreciate that. What's up, Cam? I don't know. Looks like, hey, Scott. Oh, doing good. Looks like maybe DJ might be out of service. We might have to reschedule this episode. I am pumped to talk about his story with him and share what he's got going on with Tracked Out. Dude left 6-figure income just to totally dive into something he's extremely passionate about, and man, hats off to him. I hope he crushes it. I shared his page earlier, advertising he was going to come on a little bit. Go by, like his page, comment on some pictures, helps him out, lets him know that this is a good resource for him that maybe he can come to again. So I appreciate that. And with that, I don't know who's all on here. I got 7 people on here. Right on. If you want to come up, tell a little about your story, tell a little bit about what you do, I'd love to hear from you. If not, I'm gonna leave you with a little tunes and one more thought from in my intro. I say I appreciate the well-knowns to the unknowns. I got a little quote here from Joe Frazier, probably one of the greatest boxers of all time. Dude, tag him up, man. Invite him. I'd love to have him on. If you can throw an invite out to him right now, he's not doing anything. If not, we can plan something for next week for him to come up on. I love that. Gary Lewis, you're more than welcome. Let me hear your story. Let me hear what you do. Anyway, Joe Frazier, great boxer, you know, very well known, very, very driven, very individual, powerful individual, old school, if you will. But I came across this quote yesterday from him, and it also got me thinking a little bit. It says you can map out a fight plan or you can map out a life plan, and I love that. Like, yes, how many times is the fight plan, and this is a lesson learned, it's a reactionary response. You know, you can rehearse the situation in your head over and over and over again, and it might work in that instant if all the things go the right way in that instant. Then your fight plan will work excellently because everything met up, you'd rehearsed it, and it became second nature to you, almost involuntary to react to each move. That's a fight plan. What if something changes from that person on the other side of the seat or in the ring or that you're talking to? You know, you might not be able to be ready to handle that, and that's a reactionary response, and then you're digging for stuff and you can't go. But a life plan, on the other hand, what is the life plan? You know, a life plan is just you doing your thing. You know, stick to your core set of values, stick to your vision, stick to your why, and a life plan can navigate you through those waters, I think, a little bit better. Myself, lesson learned, is I didn't really have a life plan for a while. I was just kind of doing, reacting, taking things as they come. And you know what? Not a very good way to live. Not a very positive way to share, you know, to go through life, if you will. The life plan, though, on the other hand, blew my mind. So I'm like, okay, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. And I'm like, is what I'm doing going to get me there? Is the experiences I've had going to help me? Heck yeah, it will. Gather all that up, write that down, and start taking action on it. So that's what I did. And, you know, I failed a lot along the way. I've won along the way, as we all have. Can I throw some fire up in the emoji box there if everybody's failed 1 or 2 or 100 or 1,000 or 1,000,000 times in their life? And like Theodore Roosevelt says, if you're not failing, you know, at least you're not the one standing on the back who never tried. And so thoughts of the day are, if you're going to do something, be passionate about it. Just, you know, go all in with it. And what all, you know, That's another thing. That's a whole topic for another show. I'm like, what does going all in on something mean? And like, I know what it means at the poker table. It means if you lose your hand, you out. You going to the bar to have a beer because you're not gambling anymore. Heck yeah, there's some people failed. Chad failed. We all fail, man. It's human. It happens. That means you're in the ring, though. You're doing it. You're failing your way up. Is the way they say that. And going all in on the poker table, you know, yeah, it's. You either win or you're going to lose, and then you're out. And, you know, how do you go all in on life? I mean, we're all pretty committed. We mess up. We're not out for good, but you go all in on life, and you go in on something you're passionate about. You go all in on your dreams. You will, there's no way you can fail because you're living true to yourself, and you're doing the things you want to do, and you're chasing the things that you love and you're passionate about. So there's no loss there. So basically, whole nother show, going all in. This one's about vision. This one is about taking, you know, what you want things to be, basically, and making them the way they are. But anyway, my guess, he apparently didn't have any service or something. He's having a little connectivity, but we're going to get him on again. I'll shoot for, I don't know, maybe we'll come back on tonight if he gets a chance. If not, we'll be back next week for sure. How's everybody doing? How you feeling? Anybody want to come up and chat? Chad's at work, all in, commitment. Way to go, brother. I agree. Boom, drop some thumbs, drop some likes. How about making an improvising plan when stuff doesn't really work out the way you want it? Anybody ever have any experience with that? Little make it up as you go. Winging it. Hashtag wing it. I love it. Having fun. All right, cool guys. You know, I'm gonna get in touch with DJ, and I hope hopefully we can get him back up on here real soon. You guys gotta hear this guy's story. You know, family, passionate, driven, hungry individual, and I want to share a story with you guys. So as soon as I can get him connected back up, we'll do this again. So thank you guys so much for coming in today. I don't have a whole lot more. And man, I just hope you guys, so it's Thursday, hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're in Boise, go to the snow show. If you're riding in the mountains, be safe. If you're at Eric Worre's GoPro event in Las Vegas, lucky. That thing is huge. There's some big names there. I love that. Anyway, have a great weekend. Keep hustling, keep grinding. Thanks, Cam. Appreciate that. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep doing your thing. You're going to get there as long as you don't quit. The minute you quit, you're never going to get there. So keep grinding, keep hustling, keep taking steps forward. And I appreciate and I love you all. And thank you, and share this out and help me grow this out. Turn it into something big. Love you guys. Have a great night. Be driven. Let's close with some music. Slow part. Cooper's in, coming on late. What's up, brother? I was just wrapping up and then I started jamming out. All right, be driven. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Thanks for coming in. Boom. Kelly's on. Everybody's coming in late. I guess I should stay on. I don't know. All right, well, my guest didn't show up today. I'm going to bail. I hope you guys all have a great day. Later.